This lesson is solve system of equation with two variables by graphing, part 2. Here you have two equations with two variables. Okay, so equation 1 and equation 2 with two variables, x and y. So let's do the first equation on the left side and then the second equation on the right side. So here's the first equations. Do your XYT chart table right here. Do your XYT chart table. X on this side and Y is on this side. Now you can pick any number you want for X, but it is best to pick 0 and 1 because it's easier. Okay, so put 0 in for X. So here's my X, put the 0 in, and then I have for Y, -12. Okay, so one more time, take this 0, plug it into my X, so I have 0, for Y, -12. 0 is just 0, so it goes away, and then I have left is 4y, -12. Divide by 4 to both sides, I get -3. So my first point, 0, -3. Okay, now repeat this whole process again with 1. So put 1 into this X. So here's my X, put a 1 in, the 4y and the -12. Now we want 1 to the right side, so subtract 1 over, so I get -13. I want y to be by itself, so divide by 4 and I get -13 fourth. Okay, so my next point is 1 comma -13 fourth, or you can change it into decimal, so that comes out to be 1 comma -3.25. Okay, so this is the first point and the second point for the first equation. Okay, now repeat that whole process with the second equation. Same thing again, you can choose any x value, but it is best to choose 0 and 1 because it's easier. So put 0 in. Wherever there's an x, you put the 0 in. So here's my x, put 0 in. So I have 5 times 0 plus 3y, and then equal 3. 0 times 5 is just 0, and then I just have 3y equal 3. Divide by 3, I get 1. So that's my first point, 0, 1. Okay, next put 1 in for x. So here's my x, this right here is my x, put 1 in. So 5 times 1 gives me 5, and then I get 3y and 3. Subtract the 5 over, I get -2. Divide by 3, I get -2/3. So my second point is 1 and -1 comma -2/3. So that's my second point, or you can have it in decimal, which is -0.6666. Okay, so use these 2 points for the first equation. Use these 2 points for the second equation, and then graph. One more time, use these 2 points for the first equation, use these 2 points for the second equation, and graph. So here's my graph. So here's my first point, 0, -3. So here's 0, -3 is here. My second point, 1, -3.25. So 1, -3.25 is right here. So this is my first equation, which is right here in black line. Okay, next 0, 1. 0, 1 is here, and then 1, -0.666 some is right here. So this is my second equation, which is in blue. Okay, so the black line right here is my first equation. The blue line is my second equation. One more time, the black line right here is the first equation. The blue line is the second equation. Okay, so one more time, this black line right here is this first equation. The blue line is the second equation. Okay, again, You can choose any x you want, but it is best to choose 0 and 1 because it's easier. Okay,